Revere.
Life a series of swerves, so you gotta start to stack up your chips for those eventual heights and falls. Notice I said falls like 3 or 12. Let's delve into the basis of things that we face on the pace with economic, social plights. We're in a dog fight, living in a mind cage. I fight for life, that's right. It's not easy climbing ladders of adulthood within a country that's in a dull mood. You can die without food or through the wrong clue. True Jackson, this not the Disney scene, shit's me. We cry for those who fat cat while we scream and make a scene. So we go ahead and create a super team to gain a win off the back of sin. Walk a mile in a moccasin so they can't bully moccasin into your kin like children. But I can't have that unwanted subscription. I only subscribe to get dreams off aspirations. For those I say
I can go anywhere. For I can be anything. I can go anywhere. For I can be anything.
before the continue, insert coin, back to split, legging hits to the groin, living Mortal Kombat versus Shao Kahn. Resemble dad and mom just to face my fear. I had not to care to conquer life, needed balls, bollocks, cojones to embrace aloneness. Hearing your life's less made my decisions lifeless, but I digress. You 90s rulers of life a mess by your behest. We do all what you say for a quest. Intention the best creates intended tension, thinking there's secrets in the Snowden. Mad after facts out and about, so we spout hate to what we create. An endless cycle, the fate we articulate, capitulate. Forward checkmate on a checkerboard, rise on a ripcord to see pots, pans, looking up for fellow follow fans who sing praise and worship under awe. But we can't have that unwanted subscription. We only subscribe to accomplish aspirations. For those we say
I can go anywhere. For I can be anything. I can go anywhere. For I can be anything.
enough with heated one-side debates, which deflate senses of sanity like watching Hannity. He is I and I is him. A Jay-Z hymn, sim, pot of neck, heck lyrics, release the soul, let it go, 88. But I'm far from a broke state of mind where money's based on time. I'm based on 40, kill yourself for 5 fat 40s. Let me get together, let's go, positive charge atom. Good rewards not only hang on keys or outside threes. Surround sound defense, accomplish all you wish. In a day where maybe a 15 gets you on one spot on top, but that's a fractional possibility. You feeling me? It's not easy being in a circle, feeling square as I try angles to start in the game. But I had to stay sane, almost took myself out the game for infamous fame. But she saved me so I didn't have to subscribe to that unwanted subscription. This is our time and hope the new world rulers band up and say
I can go anywhere. For I can be anything. I can go anywhere. For I can be anything. I can go anywhere. For I can be anything. I can go anywhere. For I can be anything.
The B1 Night Rider is in the building. The B1 Night Rider is in the building. Today, folks, we start the best week of the year. That's right. Birthday week is my birthday week from Monday to Saturday. I could add Sunday next week, but that's my day of rest. But yes, birthday week. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Monday through Sunday. Sunday is the 13th. What am I saying? False. But anyway, folks, yes, it is birthday week. And as such, for birthday week, I made a vow today not to talk about politics. We just go chill and have fun out here and talk stuff. I'm not going to be long because later I'm going to be on Tori and Rain stream talking about the rally and other miscellaneous stuff. So I'm going to try to budget an hour for this. So before we start, you know how I do. We got the show outside. It is a lovely day out here in Georgia. 82 degrees. It is beautiful. Turn off your light. It's a beautiful day. So let's begin. You saw what I had on the screen before. We're just going to put it back on. We're just going to put it back on. That's right. Shout out to the Hard Black Truth on Twitter. Tori and Rain, hello. It's 83 here in Maryland. Yes, sir. Let's get it in before the weather goes straight to hell. Here we are. Here we are. This was from the rally. We'll start it over.
Other people suffered just for people. Irish people were enslaved. Italian people were lynched. Native Americans were mistreated, and they're not complaining.
Wait a minute.
So why are you blacks?
Look at all them people.
Well, the thing is, these people are not complaining because they were compensated.
Roland, you said
Mistreated.
Roland, you said this was a little small rally, sir. Look at all that beautiful melanin outside. You said this was a small rally. You had to go get the Alabama white sauce. I understand. So that white sauce was calling you. I get it. I get it. I get it. But sir, we here in the New Black Media and B1 Society, we can't take you serious, sir. Sir, we got questions. Now, this was apparently a video. This was apparently a video that Jamel Hill pulled up. It's a preview of him going on her podcast. Sir, we have questions. Sir, we can't take you serious, sir. Let me blow it up a little bit for the group. Dark skin brother, hello. Let's blow this up a little bit for the people. I guess I really can't. Even Twitter doesn't want me to do that, but okay. Sir, why do you look like this? Sir, did you find out the final tally numbers of who was at the reparations rally? Why do you look like this? Sir, why is the room purple? You're out of town. Allegedly. Sir, why is the room purple? Were you having a Prince moment? I need some questions answered. Now, if this isn't your house, why is your hotel room having this feature, sir? Computer robots, long time no see. Hello. 25 kid. Hello. My birthday's not till Saturday. Not till Saturday. But thank you. What is going on here, Roland? You look like let's just start.
This is a sick Negro.
What is going on here, sir? We have questions. Carl Winslow Martin, we have questions. What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm going to leave you alone for now. Sir. Sir. We have questions. But all in all, you will never answer those questions. Because what you do is unblock people, yell at them, and then block them back. And you think you into something. I bet you that's probably what you think you did to Khalid Muhammad, right? That's what you said you did, right? You checked him. right. DSB says that scene always gets me. Yes, that is the greatest transition scene in history. I don't care what nobody says. Maxwell Jenkins, hello. Happy early cake day and B1 to you, sir. K Gravity. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Another revolution around this earth is about to end and another one begins. Now, I want to talk about the Israelites who showed up in DC. The fact y'all ran outside and talked about the white man and said that we're not gonna get nothing from him, this, that, and the third, and you Negroes ran outside looking like the Ninjetti Power Rangers. We got questions, and I respect Brother Kyrie for being a Hebrew Israelite. I respect that, but you Negroes knew better. You Negroes knew better. Come on, bro. Why would you go outside and take the petroleum that they get from the Arabs that was probably refined by white people and complain about black people trying to get something from the white man? Why would you do that? Explain that to the family. And the family needs that explained. Why would you do that? Why would you hate? Now that gets me to thinking that them Israelites that were in DC, they may not be American descendants of chattel slavery. That's the vibe I'm getting. Again, I could be wrong. DSB. So I am a Hebrew Israelite too, but I want my damn reparations now. I don't care if it's coming from a green man, cut the checks. Exactly. Why would you hate about where the money comes from? And that's why I keep telling Caribbean folk all the time, especially the Jamaicans, why are you scared to go get your check? Go get your check. It's entitled to you. But y'all wanna come outside and hate on American descendants of chattel slavery getting a check. Brother Torian said, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Psh. What? Torian, you know better than that, good sir. They are right within. Look, this is how they act. Anytime y'all bring up reparations, they get into mode. Them Negroes, they be like, I'm sorry, DSB, but I gotta do it. Israelite power now. Shit like this. They be doing this shit. Why you doing that? Come on now. Y'all know better than that. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all know y'all were wrong for that. And rightly so, Tariq and what's her name? And Professor Black Truth. They not Professor, I'm sorry. Jason Black roasted y'all for that. That's wrong. One more gear for y'all. Israelite power now. Come on now. That made me think y'all they weren't really Israelites. It might have been some of them Kemetic cats. I don't know. But you just don't do that. Yeah, y'all pick. And this is what pissed me off. Y'all picked that day to do that. I guarantee you, y'all didn't go outside with them other rallies that were down in DC on the 16th. You didn't do that there. Maxwell Jenkins said, what about the big-headed Moorish dude? Y'all really gonna make me talk about Tahaka Bay? All right. We'll do it for the family. We'll do it for the family. I knew I recognized this man. I knew I did. I knew I recognized this man. I'm finna pull it up. I knew I seen him somewhere before. All right, let me just pull it up. I knew I met this man before. I don't know what he was doing. He looked like he was rapping something hard out there, boy. Um, here it is. I knew I recognized this Negro. Let me see. Where is it? No, it was past this. Let me see. I knew I recognized this nigga. Right here. Folk, y'all want to see? I knew I recognized him. I'm sorry, folks. I should have had this loaded up. I knew I seen him. Y'all ready to see Tahaka Bay in his element? He was down with Bill Cosby and them. I knew I recognized this man. He was in Let's Do It Again in 1975. He's over there telling Jane, he's he over there telling the homie John Amos and his crew, Kansas City Mac, he don't know nothing about no hypnotism. Like, hey, y'all come explain your mans.
Enjoy going to New Orleans. I'd rather go to New Orleans than the cemetery.
That's what he should have said outside. I'd rather go to New Orleans. That's what he should have said. I'd rather go to New Orleans. I don't know what he was doing outside, bro. And I don't even mean to be mean, but come on, bro. Like, why would y'all go outside and hate on somebody trying to get a check? I don't see not one of y'all going up to Capitol Hill saying stop paying off the real estate agents. I don't see y'all doing that now. One time. Y'all ain't had no smoke to say, hey, the Japanese Americans, they got their reparations. What's up? Chinese Americans who built the San Francisco tunnels. What's up? Y'all stay paying off Ukraine and all that. Y'all got all the smoke for your mic, but when y'all go outside, you see 3,000 melanated people out there, you decide to go stay on the corner. Come on, bro. It's like, y'all, this him.
You put the whammy on Farnsworth, made him think he was Superman. Then you put the bite on us and disappeared. Took a while to figure it out and a while longer to find you, but we got your asses now.
That's how you was looking. When you was trying to tell people something what going on out here. This were you. This is how you were trying to sway the people on that corner.
What you looking at me like that for? You the one who put whammy on Farnsworth. Don't you look at me like that.
If you'd have just broke bread the correct way, sir, you could have been on that stage. You could have got 10 minutes. They would have probably done you like they did Boyce. They was ready to boo Boyce, but they was on code and they said, let that man talk. Apparently somebody said they heard some groans, but they still let Boyce get off. But like, come on, bro. You out there yelling about the Kingdom of Shaka. Come on, bro. Shout out to M. Flournoy and Codified Trucking. Shout out to them on Patreon. Shout out to them. But come on, bro. You know better than this, sir. We don't hate. That was a beautiful event. NPR covered it. Independent media covered it. Hell, I almost guarantee you tomorrow during the Super Tuesday coverage, somebody's gonna mention it when the Democrats lose. They're like, how does Black America move forward? You know that somebody thinking up that think piece right now. Might be Goldie Taylor, who knows? But somebody coming up with that think piece. What's next for Black America? Dun dun dun. Why would you hate on reparations? Come on. It's a beautiful thing. But let's continue. Let's do a little brief intermission, folks. A little brief intermission. We're going to do this. I'm going to play a song, one of my songs, because YouTube can't hit me if I play one of my own songs. That's right.
I know my parents loved me. Stand behind me, come what may. I know now that I'm ready, yeah. For I finally heard them say, it's a different world, ooh, than where you come from.
He said nothing is fresh is the best is. Whoever than himself he the best is impressive. I ain't rhyming any beat like Andre back in 96. The beat he in the streets earbuds. Fuck the beats, he be cursing like a sailor. I said wow, he be writing grander. Those they give you remember the Titan tablet like Perseus. Uncle Tom was like a white man. Stay about his money, let me in the ear like he's Tyson. And I hear he lay back got his feet up when he rap. Making the traffic stand still. They freeze when he say action. A small fraction might walk away simply cause of distraction. But always getting back. I think it's cause I'm so attractive. The attractions in my trap and roll over to my masters on my Oscar de la Renta dog. Get with the classics. It's on your downfall. Make a beat to go and match it. I take a seat and relax. Scratch the beat and keep rapping.
Different world, ooh, and where you come, different world, ooh, and where you come, different world, ooh, and where you come from. The city is now, yeah.
A chef on the glass, work on the plate, show my ass. Got the skills to pay the bills, but expensive taste make waste haste to your face. And baby, take this creme fresh to your face. Won't not like that, gotta make sure it's seasoned right. You ever served 160 within a 300? See humanity testing your sanity. After you were dropping a hole, no light, no more fight. But that get that time, we must do the crime. After 12, we feel one. Say stories to tell about going through hell. How you almost fell, how you messed up that VIP's Cornell. This life in the kids, so you got a quick glimpse of what it means to hustle, bustle through our eye muscle. It's crazy, it's crazy. This profession's not for the lazy, cause it's a
Different world, ooh, and where you come, different world, ooh, and where you come, different world, ooh, and where you come from. The city is now, yeah. Here's our chance to make it. Hey, and if we fall less on our goal, you can decide, we can take care. Hey, just remember that you can too.
It's a different world, man. I'm on some different shit. 250 nowadays for a pair of kicks. I remember when James was like $130, but the rock what I got in my stock, you're unworthy. Foam posits on my feet, never laced up. Foam posits on my feet with the fresh cut. Cargos with the dope t-shirt to match. Wait a minute, hold on, let me check the back of the trunk. Pull them sixes out, feeling like Brian and Dwayne, feeling fresh in this game like a champ. Got them Jeremy Scotts on the feet with the wings. I'm fly above means, above all, just to get fresh like God getting these kicks. You gotta stand in line overnight, wait for these shits camp out. Had these for 3 weeks before they even came out. It's a
Different world, ooh, and where you come, different world, ooh, and where you come, different world, ooh, and where you come from. The city is now, yeah. Here's our chance to make it. Hey, and if we fall less on our goal, you can decide, we can take care. Hey, just remember that you can too. It's a different world. It's a different world. It's a different world. It's a different world than where you come from. Ooh, than where you come from.
yeah. all that songs you hearing. Oh Lord, wait a minute, God. No, you don't. My bad about that. All that music you can find on your favorite streaming platform where you stream your ratchet music. But let's continue. Let's continue. Like I said, I'm not going to be here long because I want to get ready for the show with Torian and them later. Let's head back to Twitter. So, question: how y'all feel about this Kyrie Irving situation? Now, there's rumors running around that he is going to retire. It's not confirmed, but yeah. How y'all feel about that? Brother Kyrie Irving should retire if he is thinking about it and sue the pants off the NBA because they're going against his religious beliefs. Yes, they are. I think that would be a good starting point. I seem to remember them doing that to Mr. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Yes, they did, folks. They went after that man too. He came out and talked about, protesting and injustices need to be called out. CRU B1. DSB said they act like he killed a fan or something. And Computer Robot said, I heard that he apologized. I really hope not because I really love that he stood for himself. Well, they told him to put out a press release apology, and he stood on his square in it. He said, I ain't offend nobody, but that's not me. And apparently Adam Silver didn't like it and said, oh, I'm going to meet with him. Huh? What you meet him for? And then you going to give him a list of things to do to get back on the team? Man, I would tell you, man, listen, no, I'm not doing none of this. I did nothing wrong. I'm out. And Shaq and Charles Barkley over there cooning, Shannon Sharp cooning, Stephen A. Smith, we already know, Jalen Rose cooning. Jalen Rose, how do you have to apologize for something that you said off cam that most people didn't even know you said? Come on, bruh. First of all, that whole documentary, most people said they watched it and said there was nothing anti-Semitic in it. All they did was talk about how there is a black link to the Jewish faith. What is the problem? What, you weren't supposed to know that? Y'all, they sit up there and talk about the Ethiopian Jews all day, every day. What's the problem? He said, like, these higher ups in the NBA are total hypocrites because whenever they get caught doing stuff like this, nobody would bat an eye. Well, Reggie Miller allegedly, matter of fact, I'm gonna look this up real fast before I say it because I don't want to mischaracterize nothing. Allegedly, they said Reggie Miller out there, he was also buck dancing, but they said that his old lady was he ain't no position. Well, I'm not gonna go there, but they putting out rumors on that man. But anyway, let's see. Computer Robot said people should be directing their anger towards Jeff Bezos for putting this video on for so long on the streaming site. Well, now they're talking about they're gonna might put a disclaimer. All of a sudden, now you're gonna put a disclaimer. Okay, got it. Got it. So you didn't do it before then. You're going to do it now. You can, you know. Brooklyn Queen 125. Hello. He said, I support him. Their whiny supremacy is ridiculous. B1 family, have a great birthday week. Thank you. Yes. Computer Robot said, you see, kid, they don't want people to know about our history, and that was no anti-Semitism. It wasn't. Let me tell y'all something. Real talk. And this especially goes out to all the real estate agents that want to be on Twitter acting real tough. Folks, y'all really do not want black people to really start ham. I'll say it like this. Y'all know me on this channel. If you follow me on Twitter, by the way, you should. Twitter.com/thekidgravity. If you catch me putting up a post with the radar GIF on it, that means you ended up on my radar for some reason. Y'all in the Jewish community do not want black people to really start talking about what's going on out here, especially the black folks that live in New York City. Y'all do not want that issue. Because y'all love to come around us and do what you do, but think we're just going to aptly forget you do what you do. I could bring up how the Jewish community calls the Crown Heights riots. I could do that. We can have that discussion. I could bring up the fact of the various Jewish landlords that have been labeled slumlords in New York City. I could bring that up. Your unfavorable practices involving the grocery sector. I could bring that up. Y'all don't want these problems. You got idiots that are claiming to be ambassadors from Israel talking stuff, talking about, oh, Kyrie should be put in his place. Man, dude, I'm going to warn you now. You don't want that problem. Stay away from this. Okay? There's a reason why there's historical documentation of why you guys had to leave countries. You don't want to go there. Y'all can bring up black folks' dirty laundry all we want. Guess what? We accept our dirty laundry. You know it's bad when your own people are calling you out. That goes for any group. Because all this hate that y'all giving Kyrie, I've seen plenty of Jewish people going on there and say, y'all wrong for that. And y'all are the ones that making them look bad. You don't want to go there. But okay, we're going to go there. David Stern, that absolute legend, and I say that facetiously, also had his run-in with an NBA player. Who remembers Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf? Who remembers that good brother? Who remembers that good brother? Oh, yeah, he talked to The Guardian recently. I lost millions because I couldn't keep my mouth shut. Oh, yeah. Let's see what he said. Former NBA player Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf protested oppression and tyranny during the national anthem, suffered the consequences. The United States of America was born from protest. We're not even going to read all that. Here we go. When I first heard of Kaepernick kneeling, immediately I ended up sending. I didn't have access to him, so I sent something on social media saying I'm with you 1,000%. Abdul-Rauf tells The Guardian. But my mind was he's getting ready to get it, right? Because history shows that anytime an athlete, particularly a black athlete, that's ambiguous, but okay. For all purposes, Colin Kaepernick is a black athlete today. Says something like that, whether it's Muhammad Ali or Tommy Smith and John Carlos, you're going to be ridiculed and condemned for it. Without even speaking to Kaepernick, Abdul-Rauf knew the retribution would be swift and comprehensive. Indeed, Abdul-Rauf wasn't surprised when Kaepernick soon found himself out of the league and gone from the NFL because on March 12, 1996, Abdul Rauf himself was suspended by the NBA for refusing to stand for the national anthem. He was also fined nearly $32,000 for the single game he missed by then NBA Commissioner David Stern, who was also of the Jewish faith. While he had support from some players like Denver Nuggets teammate Jalen Rose, funny. See how it all comes back around, folks. You see how it all comes back around. So Jalen Rose was cool then for him not staying for the anthem, but Jalen Rose had to go outside and do a PSA coming out of a commercial to go back into a commercial about something he said off camera. And then took shots at Kyrie for standing up on his beliefs. Interesting. Quite interesting. All right, we go back to this. Quite interesting. But let's continue. And former LSU teammate Shaquille O'Neal, Abdul Rauf, came back around again. Abdul Rauf was widely admonished, including by Chicago Bulls coach Phil Jackson. After the season, he was traded to Sacramento, where his appearances diminished, and soon he was practically out of the NBA before the age of 30. Abdul Rauf had a 41-game comeback with the expansion Vancouver Grizzlies in 2001, playing only 12 minutes per contest. Today, Abdul Rauf says he doesn't have a relationship with the NBA, though he does have a relationship with certain players in the league, including those he's helped train like Victor Oladipo, DJ Augustine, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Dennis Smith Jr. Other veterans have remained close friends like Rose and fellow protester Craig Hodges, who once urged Michael Jordan Magic Johnson to boycott an NBA Finals game in the wake of the brutal Rodney King beating. Comments like those also cost Hodges his career, as he documented in his recent book, Long Shot. Today, Abdul Rauf calls Hodges a brother. Here we go. Fans of the NBA may have recently in preview for a documentary about Abdul Rauf's life and career, Stand, which is set to air on Showtime in early 2023. And while he doesn't have a formal relationship with the NBA, Abdul Rauf does have a relationship, professional and personal, with Kaepernick. In fact, Abdul Rauf has a new memoir set to release on October 18th through Kaepernick's publishing company. More than 2 decades after leaving the NBA, the 53-year-old continues to teach the necessity of protest. The question is, what kind of toll did his work take on the now gray-bearded Abdul Rauf? Why would you mention that? But okay. Let's see. It was his development off the court that began to change his life even more dramatically. He began with reading the autobiography of Malcolm X, which he received in college. He later began regularly visiting bookstores, learning more. By traveling the country, he met people, engaged in deep philosophical and religious conversations. He read the Quran. I had to catch myself, he says, because I found I was enjoying reading more than I was enjoying going to the gym, because I was so excited. Like, man, I can't wait to get into this book. It was a whole other world for me. In 1991, he converted to Islam, changing his name officially in 1993. A few years later, Abdul Rauf found himself embroiled in significant controversy when he began to refuse to stand for the national anthem prior to games. I'm a Muslim first and a Muslim last, Abdul Rauf has said of his actions. My duty is to my creator, not to nationalistic ideology. He did it quietly before the media turned it into a firestorm. He was suspended in 1996, but he'd begun to think about his protest of American oppression and tyranny many months prior. After his suspension, Abdul Rauf compromised with the league and stood, but simultaneously said a silent Islamic player, closing his eyes and looking downward. This led to radio DJs mocking him, as seen in this 2001 documentary, fans deriding him, eventually his house burning down with the KKK suspected of the arson. You see how they do him. You see how they do him. Today, Abdul Rauf wonders how his life might have turned out if he had been introduced to these ideas, this thoughtful literature, when he was younger. Listen, he says, I lost millions because I couldn't keep my mouth shut. That personality, I don't think, would have been any different. So it's possible that the NBA wouldn't have been on the horizon for me. There are things I'm going to speak about whether a person likes it or not. Not with the intention of being ugly, just with the intention of trying to be as true to myself as I can be. Some people don't like that, and I get it. Does that not sound like Kyrie? when he said, I can't be anti-Semitic if I know who I am. Even with the benefit of hindsight, Abdul Rauf said he wouldn't change how he felt and wouldn't change speaking out. He does wish, though, that he had included some more proactive efforts with his protest, similar to how more recently Kaepernick created initiatives to send food overseas to Africa in his Know Your Rights campaign. Abdul Rauf was confident, though, that he did the right thing for him anyway because he's still protesting and speaking out today. That's just my personality, he says. He ruled his jersey. But yeah, there you go. He's going through the same thing Kyrie went through. Well, Kyrie's going through. Y'all gonna learn real quick. You keep messing with us. Y'all gonna learn real quick. I mean, I boycotted the NBA already, so it is what it is. I haven't watched a game start to finish in years. If I need to know how the Knicks do, I just go on ESPN and check the scores and the box scores and move on. I hope brother Kyrie sues. That's how I'm going to run that. But like I said, I ain't going to be on here long, so let's get straight to Twitter things. All right, y'all. Y'all know how I do Twitter things. We look at all the bookmarked tweets that I compiled over the week, and we laugh or we have an honest conversation. So we'll start here, folks. We'll start here. Now, apparently this white woman went off. Let's see what she said. This is way back in 2021.
Because guess what? I'm rich as fuck, and you're obviously not compared to what you're wearing, and I can sue you, and you can't do shit about it, especially because you don't know my fucking last name, but I know goddamn well who you are.
Who am I? Who am I? Tell me who.
I don't know what she was talking about, but all right, you got it. Here we go. Yes, sir.
2004 Chevrolet Tahoe, state of Georgia.
Nice.
2004 Chevrolet Tahoe, state of Georgia.
What happened? Always always know your surroundings. Why are white kids yelling at each other? But okay.
Babies wear diapers, and I'm not a baby. And you're wearing a diaper. Well, babies wear diapers, and you're wearing a diaper. Well, I'm not a baby. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. I meant you're wearing a diaper. I'm not a baby. You're wearing a diaper. I'm not a baby, though. Yes, you're wearing a diaper. Well, I'm not.
That liberal
a
logic.
Baby. You're wearing a diaper. I'm not. Well, I'm not even a baby, though. But you're wearing a diaper. You can't say but. That's a bad word. Well, I didn't say real but. Just pretend.
What? Okay. Gotta love that logic. Gotta love that logic. Let's continue. Let me see what this.
Happy Monday. Obviously, it's Adam Pierce coming to you from my hotel room here in beautiful Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. Beautiful hotel room with Zubas on the bed. Pardon that. Listen, I wanted to address something that I saw on social media about 18 hours ago, give or take, when we were on our way back from Saudi Arabia. On that note, thank you to everybody that tuned in to Crown Jewel. It was a monumental effort by everybody involved, and I know, speaking for myself and my coworkers, we're grateful for your support in any event. Before this gets any bigger or blown out of proportion, as it happens on social media often, and the air conditioner just turned off, I just wanted to get ahead of something. And you may have already seen this on social media. If not, you will. Listen, if you follow me on here, you know that in a world rife with negativity,
Oh, you munch.
Good morning. Listen, if you follow me on here, you know that in a world rife with negativity, I try to be the opposite on here. I try to spread a message of fun and positivity, and that's why I'm always saying, love somebody today over and over and over again, because I think that message needs amplification in our world. So when things happen on social media, I'm human like anybody else, like you, like my coworkers, like anybody. And it's important for you to understand that as the person Adam Pearce behind the character Adam Pearce, I will never let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna...
Right. Oh, white people think they're so funny. They think they're so funny. They're really not, though. All right, you got it. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. I all right. Whose cats are these? That's like back in the day when your parents opened the door while you was about to kiss an old girl before she went inside. All right. Look at Soul Train. Look at Soul Train. Somebody wrote, is Florida considered the South according to Blackography, or is there the South and then there's Florida? Terrain Walker said, once you pass Orlando, you're in the Caribbean. Geography speaking, it is, but culturally, it's not as southern, especially the South part, since so many people immigrated. There's a mix of cultures. There's a saying in Florida, the further north you go, the more southern it gets. That is true. Florida ain't the South at all. All right. I don't know. Y'all got that. I think this has music, but I can't. I'll just play this. What are they doing? No, what are you doing? Oh, Jesus. White people. Ha! Her grandson got roasted her. Ha.
What? Huh? I don't want my hair off. I don't want my hair off. You better get on somewhere.
Why this kid look like Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I don't have to take my hair off. You better quit.
See, he knows. Keep telling y'all, cheering up to old people, we don't like weave. All right, y'all will like this one. Cat playing tic-tac-toe and lost because the robot thought outside the box. Yes, sir.
Excuse me.
What do you want? I got a husband, so what do you want?
Okay. You also have a flat tire.
Oh, can you
No, call your husband.
Yeah, that's right. Call your husband. Call that man. The grooving coon. I'm gonna let him ride.
Saved. Embraced by the loving arms of our new president.
Oh, Lord.
America was saved. Embraced by the loving arms of our new president, Joe Biden. Biden has brought back kindness and decorum.
Liar, man. Look, here's the deal.
No, I wish you were in high school. I could take him behind the gym.
Biden is a voice of clarity.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to
A voice of reason.
He is the smartest man I know.
They're gonna put you all back in chains.
And he's good with numbers.
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America.
700 billion and $1.3 trillion.
Under his leadership, the Biden administration has brought us safety. It has brought us economic prosperity. It has empowered the next generation. And now, you have the chance to make sure it continues for another 2 years. This election day, vote for whoever the Biden administration is asking you to vote for. They know what's best. Together, we will ensure things will continue to go the way they've been going forever and ever.
I'm Joe Biden and I approve this, wait, who? You know the thing. Thanks.
All right. Somebody said, I ain't seen no one bragging about getting the Bell Biv DeVoe in a minute. What's wrong? Are y'all dead? Bruh. All right. What's going on here? Get some. Get some. Get some. Get some. Where's that hole? Get the boodle. One more time. Get some. Get some. That horse got working. Yes. All right. All right.
You want Stacey Abrams as your governor.
No, we don't.
Let me tell you why. First, let me tell you why you don't want Brian as your governor. You don't want Brian. Don't vote for Brian. Because Brian, he's a voter suppressor. That's what he.
Thank you. I don't want to play this. It made my head hurt. Y'all like this. Hey, it's got music. We'll keep it low. Get some. Get some. Yeah, get some. 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 Is that Marcel? Let me stop. That's hot. That was cool. Shout out to that man. Oh, this chick. This coon.
I'm not asking what's in the infusion. I'm not looking up all of the ingredients in the infusion. I am sticking out my arm and I am taking the infusion.
Lord, I need to know where this chick is today. I don't care about that. Yeah, this was actually the abbreviated version of Twitter things, folks. All right, folks. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here and rest up a little bit. Like I said, thank y'all for coming in. I ain't really have much to say today. I have more to say later. But yeah, thank y'all for sticking with me on this abbreviated version. Oh Lord, why she look like? Sorry, look like this one fixing to knock on the door, tell me if I'm voting for Stacy. She might be a mailman though. Maybe. Whatever. But yeah, hope y'all stay safe out there. Take care. And y'all know what to do with, the palm colored people.